Mohammed Ali Shah, I'd like to rope you in over here and understand from you. Do you think a similar remark about Islam or Christianity would have been tolerated?
I don't think any remark on any religion should be tolerated, and I think religion is a very, very personal matter. I am very, very critical when any politician uses religion or patriotism, involves the armed forces or the religion, because these are very, very sacred institutions for us, personally, for everyone. In fact, so most certainly it should not be tolerated at all. In fact, and you cannot joke about a person's religion. You cannot joke. You can't say in lighter vein about religion. And I don't support it at all. In fact, now about Revanth Reddy, he was a member of the ABVP and RSS affiliated organization while he was a student in 2006. He contested the local body elections and was elected as ZPTC member from Majil Mandal as an independent candidate, in fact. So in 2007, in fact, Reddy was elected as the member of the Legislative Council, MLC, as an independent candidate. Later, he met Telugu Desam party chief N. Chandrababu Naidu and joined the TDP. So, Revanth Reddy has that history, and it's most certainly, I mean, people would say that he is trying to appease the Muslims, or he's trying to appease his friend, AIM chief. And in fact, let me tell you, he has no right to say that Congress is Muslim, or, who is he? Is he the Congress president? He is no one. And in fact, as a member of Legislative Assembly in 2009, Reddy was elected as the Andhra Pradesh Assembly from Kottagal constituency with 46.46% votes as a TDP candidate. He won against the incumbent and five-time MLA Gurunath Reddy of Congress. He served as the MLA of the Andhra Pradesh Assembly between 2009 and 2014 and the Telangana Assembly between 2014 and 2018. He contested the 2014 undivided Andhra Pradesh legislative elections and was elected the Telangana Assembly from Kottagal, and with a majority of 14,614 votes against Gurunath Reddy. He was elected as the floor leader of the Telugu Desam party, and so he has a political background, a much rich political background, and a person with that kind of background, shobha nahi deta. When you make comments on irrespective Hindu deities or any deities, any god, about any religion, shobha nahi deta hai. Is it to appease Asaduddin Owaisi, AIM chief? Who, what? People are talking. I mean, I read comments on Twitter that he's trying to appease Asaduddin Owaisi, and I don't think anyone would support it. In fact, let me tell you, as in Islam, we will not support such a kind of a statement. It's not, see, I'm a Muslim, Asavari, and if only when I respect the other religion will I expect respect from the other religion as well. Right. It's as simple as that. In the army, when I was in the army, we have something called the Sardham Sthal. We have a common house of worship. In fact, it's where the regiment I come from, Regiment of Artillery in Nasik, there's a square where there's a mandir, masjid, gurdwara and church, all four on one square, and we all coexist together. No one ever interferes with anyone's religion. It's a very, very personal religion, and most certainly I am very, very critical when politicians use religion, because it's a very sensitive matter. A matter involving our passion, sentiments, and I think the easiest way to invoke passions among people is get them communalized, talk about religion, patriotism is another thing. Whenever anybody, any political party brings in the armed forces and, trying to, or religion for that matter, irrespective, whoever they are, or whatever party they come from, I am always very critical of that. And in fact, apology is not just the answer. Right now, if he apologizes, fine. Again, kal ko phir se karenge, koi aur karega. So, I mean, when we say it's Hinduism, because Hinduism is tolerant.
Right.
Tolerance, let's conclude by saying tolerance is a strength, not a weakness. So, it should not be taken for granted as well. I would say that.
Right, absolutely. Major Mohammed Ali Shah, I'd like to rope you in over here and get your understanding as well, because in principle, we are in agreement that a person's faith, their religion should not be discussed. It's personal to them. These comments are not looked upon well by communities who, of course, will not take it well. Uh, with that being said, what is then the reasonable line that can be drawn in such cases?
Savary, the easiest thing for the politicians to play upon on human emotions, sentiments, and the masses is okay, you bring in religion, you bring in. It's a we are all very touchy about it. We are very, very touchy about our country also. We are very touchy about. These are things which they feel they can connect with people and they can use it to their advantage. But I think it's rather ridiculous if these things are to be used. You do good work, don't touch upon these emotions. You do good work, let your work speak for itself. Regarding Revanth Reddy, let me tell you, on 25th October 2017, the TDP had removed him as the floor leader for the Telangana TDP after reports had surfaced that he would consider joining the
Right.
Congress party, which means he was different. And on 31st October 2017, he formally joined the Congress party. That's when he joined. And now, I want to ask, had he not joined the Congress party, had he been making such statements, even then, it's a point to ponder for everyone to think. Now, he contested the 2018 Telangana Assembly election from Kodagnai and as an Indian National Congress candidate and lost to Bharat Rashtra Samiti, BRS candidate. The Patnam Narendra Reddy had marked his first deal in an election. On 20th September 2018, he was appointed as one of the three working presidents of
Right.
Telangana Pradesh Congress Committee, replacing N. Uttam Kumar Reddy. I'll quickly conclude by saying that following his defeat in 2018, Telangana Legislative Assembly had Reddy had successfully fully contested the 2019 general election as well from the Malikarji Lok Sabha constituency as a Congress candidate by a margin of 10,919 votes,
Right.
constituting 38.63% of total votes. He defeated the closest competitor, Mari Rajashekar Reddy from BRS. So, had he
Right.
not joined Congress party, had he been making these statements? And in
Absolutely.
12, yes,
Absolutely. I'm
12,
so sorry to cut you off over there, but we're completely out of time. I'd like to thank all our guests for joining us.